So it's Sunday, November like 4th or 5th or whatever. And I got a wild hair today thinking, you know what? I've been testing this Ubiquity UniFi G3 camera for a while, maybe a week or two. And so far it's proven reliable. I did have some ups and downs in figuring out the wireless aspect of it, but I think right now I'm ready to start the installation to put that camera where I want it to be, like permanently. Now, as far as the ups and downs go with the wireless thing, I know it would be better if I could wire it manually. I get that, but the way my house is set up and my little experience, no experience when it comes to running wires through a house, especially from a basement to an attic, wireless is the best way I can do it. So the first thing that I was trying to do is I used an extra router I had. I used it basically as a bridge to my main router, and then I wanted to hook up, like a Ethernet cable to the back, so I'd have like a super fast highway connecting this directly to the G3 camera. But the problem is that when you do a bridge like this, from what I can find, or what I have found out, is that not only do you have to dedicate a static IP, like configure it on the device itself, but also sometimes, depending on whether or not the router gets reset or the camera gets reset, sometimes it just won't stay connected or it won't reconnect. So there are some reliability issues there, and if I'm gonna install this and wanna make it like a hands-off type of deal where I don't have to constantly go up there and reset it or unplug it or whatever, I wanna make sure that it's going to be completely and utterly reliable without any kind of hiccups. And that's where this thing comes in. Pretty much I realized after spending a better part of like 6 to 8 hours trying to configure this thing, is that I was doing all of that just to avoid spending $30. And this is the AirGateway sold by Ubiquity. It has just a Wi-Fi connection in it. You can set it up as multiple different ways, but I set it up to just connect directly to my router on 2.4 gigs. And that's it. It's just a stable, reliable connection. It has the power over Ethernet port on the back, and that goes up to the camera, which I've been kind of testing up there for a little bit, just kind of testing, motion detection, recording, and, things like that. So now that I have this hooked up, I've tested this for a few days. So far, I've not had one single disconnection. It's been very reliable. So I think I'm ready to finally install this outside where I want it to be. And I'm going to be placing this camera on my front door. Basically, I want to be able to see who's at the front door. Ooh. I want to put it up here somewhere. I'm thinking up there, but I might do up here. I kind of like it over here though, so I can get kind of more of a bird's eye shot of my driveway, just because the way my house is laid out. So that's the idea. Hopefully that works. The problem is, obviously, there's nothing up here to plug it into, so I do have to wire, like drill through the top. That would go into my attic, and then, run power to it, run the Ethernet. I need to wire that thing without actually having cables on the outside. So, yeah, I've never done that before, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be successful today, but I think I have to go through the attic to do that. I know I have to go through the attic to do that. So yeah, and so brings the joy of actually getting to the attic. Whoa, that is very orange. Much better. Okay, and so brings the joy of getting into the attic. Pretty much I have to figure out how to get up there from down here. Now I do have a ladder, as you can see. It's not very tall, and this is very tall. So yeah. Long story short, this is gonna be a challenge. I have an idea, I'm gonna test it out. Don't know if it's gonna work, might make a fool of myself. Hopefully it does, because I don't want to have to reapproach this another day. But either way, that's what we're going to do. So if you haven't guessed it already, I'm gonna put the ladder on the back of the truck and see if it reaches. Yeah. Well, it kind of works. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is exploratory surgery is what I'm calling it. I gotta find a path back to where I need to drill into where I need to get the wires going. So before I go drilling or doing anything like that, I want to make sure that I can at least have access to that part. So that's where this is coming into play. Oh shit. Oh. You guys are curious. That's how scary that is. It's right there on the ledge. That's pretty idiotic if you ask me. It's a lot of fiberglass. It's a lot of fiberglass actually. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through there because that's the front of my house. But back there, I don't know if you can see it, but back there is like over there beyond that wall is where I need to be. So I have to basically go through there. So that means I'm gonna have to walk around here and then go towards the back. So to say the least, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Interesting. Okay, it looks like there's some footsteps to follow. I gotta be careful here because if I were to step in the middle and not on the wood, then I'll fall through into my living room. And that would cause for some really angry wife sit-ups. Oh yeah, look at that. I can see my little walk path right there. That's easy. It's kind of scary. I don't want to fall through my ceiling. I feel like an idiot here. Oh yeah. I think this is the first time I've ever actually been in an attic, let alone my own. I think that's it right there. Oh, that's gonna be fun. But from what I can tell, I don't see anything crucial running over this, so I could just drill up into it. That'd be good to go. I think so. So yeah. Cause that ain't going anywhere else. That's all in the house. Yeah, this is gonna be that little awning to my entrance, which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Just gonna be honest. That looks like a pain in the ass. Okay, so I found out where it has to go over there, so that's interesting. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to actually crawl back there and grab that cable, but I think the next step here is just to drill a hole where I want the cable to go, push the cable through, and see if I can find it up here. Now that I kind of know I can get to it, albeit a pain in the ass, I can still make it over to it. So step 2. That's a hole. Cat 6. Oh, I don't know if you can see that or not. Focus! Focus on my hand. Cat 6. Now all I have to do is stick it in the hole. Now that I have the cable put in the hole, time to go upstairs and fish it through the other way. Actually, before I do that, I should probably get the rest of the stuff I need, which is going to be the power over Ethernet plug-in. Which that's another thing I got to figure out is where to plug it into. too. I'll need one light for this part. Time to go pull the cable that I pulled through, or go grab the cable that I pulled through, push through. Tell you what, that is a little scary. It's infinitely more fun when you're trying to hold a camera and a flashlight. Hopefully though, this fiberglass has settled enough that, you know, it's not gonna get in my lungs and give me, you know, fiberglass cancer. 'Cause that would suck. Where's the cable? Oh shit, it's all the way over there. You see it back there? I do. Right there. Oh. Perfect. Okay, got it. Oh, now to back up. Got that motherfucker. Huh, maybe I should run it through there. Nah, fuck it. That'll be alright. Oh, is it caught? What the fuck? Don't get caught, you motherfucker. Oh, shit. Hey Siri, call wifey.
Yes.
Hey, go outside and see if there's that cable still poking through. That little duct tape I put on there didn't hold apparently, and I can't see the hole without getting too far into it.
Yeah, it's still hanging down.
How much?
1.5 feet.
1.5 feet? Okay. All right. I'm gonna let it down a little bit more. Is it coming down to where you can reach it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you duct tape a bigger piece of duct tape to the wall?
Yeah.
I don't want to pull it through because then I'll have to go back and that'll be a bitch.
Okay.
So thank you. All right, wifey to the rescue. Wonder if it's normal to feel itchy. You know what? I think I'm gonna run it through here. It's gonna be the best bet. It's like through each pylon or whatever this is called. Support structure. I'm just gonna run it through it so I can. Oh, that's a pipe. Break that. I think we're doing pretty good here. The cable ran through there. And I've only taken off about, I don't know, 5-10 years of my life with fiberglass poisoning. I don't know if that's a thing, but if it is, I did it. Okay. So I got it ran. Hopefully I have enough. So I think I'm going to, plug it into the outlet that powers the garage door opener. I'll have to drill another hole, but I brought my drill just for that. So hopefully this thing will reach. It should though. I think it should. That'll be a bad day. Just gotta find out where the other one is. Okay. There's a light bulb. Should be another outlet over here somewhere for plugging. There it is. Perfect. Fiberglass sneeze. It's probably not good. Now this should be the outlet for the garage. So that should, yeah, go on this side. Hello again. Can you go in the garage now?
Yeah.
You see that plug-in up there that it plugs into?
On this ceiling?
Yeah. On the side facing where your car would be, Is there anything like in the way there? I'm gonna drill through the ceiling so I can plug this thing in.
Is that piece of metal that's holding the garage door?
Okay, so not a good place to drill?
I mean, you can. There's plenty of room beside it. It's just a matter of not hitting it.
Okay. What if I drill closer, like on the outside where, facing the garage? Like on the corner, facing the garage in your car?
No, drill on the side where my car would be.
Okay.
Right next to the outlet?
Yeah.
Okay, then you should be fine. You won't hit that metal.
All right, going now.
Good.
Shit. Did I hit my car?
No.
Fuck, lost my drill bit. I thought I had it in. Did I hit your car? No, I didn't hit your car, never mind.
No, just hit the floor.
Okay, so does that look like it's...
That's good.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye. So I have the, oh shit. I got the wire ran. It goes all the way from the little power over Ethernet supplier all the way over to where I'm gonna hook the camera up. So that's good. And then I have the hole drilled and the plug-in stuck through for giving it actually power. So I'm pretty much done, I think, here in the attic. I just gotta shut it down, put the little cap back or the cover back on it, and then just get back down there. So it was kind of an interesting adventure, but I don't recommend it. The things I do for electronics. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Holy fuck. Some bonus points here. Since the truck is parked here, I should be able to get up here and plug it in. I just got to go through and adjust it, make sure it's straight and pointed where I want it pointed, and installed. All right, so I have it installed up there, and see if I can get this in focus. Pretty much that's the way it looks right now. So I'm gonna use this little phone and try to point it in the exact place I want it. That way it gets, you know, whoever's in the doorway, like so, and get me in the doorway. Oh, look at me. And get a little bit of the street maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna get that positioned. And that's the final product right there. Look at that. Professionally installed. Professionally, amateurly installed. Gotta say, it was kind of a pain in the butt to get that wired through the attic, but it's more of a pain because I've never done it before. Now that I've done it, it's actually not that intimidating. And it looks pretty professional. Although it does kind of stand out being bright white, I still feel a lot better having that camera there just to keep an eye on the front door, and I definitely plan on adding some more to my house as I go along. So, well guys, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap this video up. Thanks for taking that little journey of amateurism along with me. Definitely learning experience for me, and looks like everything's working pretty solid, so I'm happy for the outcome. Thanks for watching.